Bobby Okereke is a good one to start with, but Jake, do you have some other guys that you were looking at?
Yep. So Okereke is obviously a good one. That's usually one of the first ones that comes to mind. So for this, I went over to The Athletic, actually just put out a piece where each of their beat writers, tossed up one person who's most likely to be cut. So two of them really, really jumped out. Rashawn Gary from the Packers. Now, I know he faded in the back half of last year, but I've seen Rashawn Gary play pretty good football recently. So if he has a reasonable price tag on him and gets cut, I would be super into that. Uchenna Nwosu from Seattle, the other end of Boye Mafe, that's, you kind of can put them on a somewhat even plane a little bit. Bryce Huff and San Fran, that's one where he just fully did not meet expectations with that free agent deal. Fell short there. So you would have to be really confident in identifying what went wrong and that he would fit in your program. But just the good news overall is that there are a few, I would say, proven pass rushers that could be on the chopping block.
Yeah, just for proper context, because I read the same article as you there, Jake, but just for a little bit of context on Uchenna Nwosu, for that exercise, each athletic writer had to pick one. The Seahawks have like $90 million in cap space. They have no reason to cut Nwosu unless it's to make room for Boye Mafe and like a bigger role for Mafe to come back. So I don't expect Nwosu to hit. I would love Nwosu. I think Nwosu is like the perfect fit if he were to hit, but I don't expect him to be available for the Colts. But those are some good shout outs there. Tremaine Edmonds was another rumored guy, the linebacker from Chicago, making a ton of money, only 27 still. I think he's been in the league for 8 years and he's only 27 years old. Came into the league at like 19. So that's why he's still pretty young. Had 4 interceptions, I think 2 forced fumbles last season. So I think he'd be a really intriguing option. He'd probably be the second highest paid linebacker on the open market if he hit. BJ Hill, the defensive tackle from Cincinnati, could be a casualty there. Lou Anarumo connection, obviously, could kind of take that rotational defensive tackle spot. And then backup quarterbacks, Geno Smith, Kirk Cousins. If their markets aren't there for a starting job, I think coming to work with Shane Steichen as a veteran backup behind Daniel Jones would be pretty intriguing for those players. So I think there are some options that, if they're cut, could make this free agent class a little bit better than what some people are calling like the worst free agent class ever.